Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to do another envelope project, and we're going to make envelope belly bands with hidden pockets. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you like my video, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up and check out my other videos. And I think this is a pretty cool idea. I've seen this a few times on YouTube and thought different times about trying it out, and well, then I never did. So today we're going to try it out. So all it is just like the legal size envelope, and I just folded it to cut it in half. Well, one side is a little bit bigger than the other side, but it doesn't matter because they're not going to be on a page together. So let me see, this is the shorter one, so we're going to do that first because I have to glue the flap down. And we're only going to glue across the top because we don't want to glue our pocket shut. So we'll just glue across here and down the side. Kind of liking these envelope projects. Got a little green ink on there, but we're going to cover that. So all right, now the size of my envelope is just under 2 inches. And it is about 8 7/8 long. So it's just whatever size this is together, because some of these envelopes are different sizes. To start out with, it was almost 4 inches wide, about 3 7/8. So it'll just go by whatever your envelope is. So this is what I'm going to make the first one. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on my paper. Just make sure you don't glue your envelope shut, because then you won't have a pocket. So this will be a fun little project. And this can be a mass make, scrap buster, and if you don't have junk envelopes, you just use regular envelopes. Or take a piece of paper and fold it in half to whatever size you want your envelope to be. And that's all you have to do. Now, I shouldn't have glued that side. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. I should have glued. That's all right. I just don't know. You won't see the back side, it doesn't matter. So yeah, you want this side down. I was thinking that I had to have a paper on the back. And if you want the back covered just because you're afraid you might see it, then you can go ahead and cover it. Just watch you don't cut your envelope open. You can do this on your trimmer if you want. If I did this on my trimmer, I would probably cut the top right off my envelope. So this can be a scrap buster as well as a mass make. And you can decorate belly bands any way you want. They're fun to make. I never made one of these, so this will be a first. But belly bands are fun to make. Now you should also go by the size of your journal, however tall. Let me see, this is 8 7/8. So if your journal is shorter, then you just cut the end off of your envelope and glue it shut. Glue the end, you know. So there's our pocket. And then my tag, I already cut my tag and glued it on the thing. I just got in a hurry. Yeah, it fits in there. I think I got this end down here a little bit narrower than I did this end. So I could always just trim that off a little bit. I might have done that when I was trimming my envelope. You just never can tell. Now the only reason why I put the tag on the cardstock was just to make it a little sturdier. The scrapbook paper itself is pretty sturdy, but I wanted my tag to be just a little sturdier, so there we go. And then I can go ahead and glue down this edge. I mean ink, we're gonna ink. Just ink around the outside. And if you think you don't want that white showing, you can ink the inside of it a little bit. You could ink along there. I don't really think it matters a whole lot, but that's just me. Everybody has their likes, so you do you. And then on our tag, so we know that there's a tag in there. Now if you want it to be a secret tag, you don't have to put anything on it. I want these to show so I can pull them out of there. Let me see, I'm just going to glue this one part on first. You can have it in the center. Whoops, I guess I gotta get up here, right? You can have it in the center or off to the side. And that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to ink first. So we'll just wipe this off real quick. Now I have glue on the back of my thing. We want to ink. There, getting ahead of myself. Okay, now let's put that glue back on there. I just want enough to stick onto my tag. Like I say, if you want it to be a hidden tag, you don't have to put a topper on it. I wanted a topper because I think it looks cute, having this sticking out the side. Isn't that cute? That's cute all by itself. Yes, it is. I still should have had that just a little bit narrower. Now let's try it. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Now I'm going to decorate up my envelope or my belly band. And I'm going to put some lace down this side. Just some pretty green lace. I think I'll use this glue. I hope I'm on camera. Had to come down just a little tiny bit. Okay. Many of you have made these kind of belly bands. All right, now in the center, I thought about, I want to put this flower with it. I don't know if I want it like that or if I want it like this. Just kind of like a little decoration on it. I'm going to have this on it. And then I'm going to have at the top, it's going to say smile. And down here at the bottom, of course, you know, I have to have a butterfly. And I thought the colors in the butterfly had green in it, so that goes good. Gotta make sure I don't go up too high. So I think I'll have it like this. So I'm just going to glue this to the back. Like that. And then we'll just glue it down there. Try to get it kind of in the center. I just made everything on this green. Let me give him his antennas. And then we'll glue this down. So this is a very fast project. Longest is getting everything gathered up for it. So I think that's pretty. What do you think? Then we'll put our tag in, lots of journaling space. This opens up far enough that you'd still be able to put something in there with your tag. So I think that's cute. Well, let's just see what it looks like. So So it would just sit on your page like that. You glue the top and you glue the bottom, and you have room for underneath. So you have your belly band. That's cool, I like that. Okay, now for our next one. I don't have to glue anything on this one because this was the bottom of the envelope. So everything is good on this. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this to this paper. And this is what I'm using for this one. I also did this tag. I thought this paper was pretty. I like this paper. And as I said on another video, I was cutting something and I like using my smaller scissors better. Like I have more control over them. And if you have pockets with the windows in, you know, you could just cover that window over. Okay, so there's that one. And it doesn't matter which way is up. So let's see if our tag fits in this. We hope it does. Yes, just fits. So that's all you have to do is just stick something inside your envelope, make a little mark, and then just barely undercut it for the size of your tag. Now on this one, I'm going to put red lace down because I didn't like the pink. This is a muted red, so we're going to have red. Make sure I got it on the right side. You can put ribbon or anything, or you don't have to put lace on it at all. It's just however you think you might want to decorate it. Make sure I have it pretty straight. Flat. And that brightens it up. Okay, and then I want to put this little little ticket or little card. It could be one of them little cigarette tags or cards too, I guess. I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to put this fancy butterfly down here that has flowers. Just want to make sure they're spaced good. And then the word peace. So I'm going to glue this on first. I think that looks good. I didn't want to cover up all of the lace. And put him down there, or her, we don't know which. I have glue all over my fingers. Just put that up there. And I think that's pretty. Now I kind of thought about having like a couple little gems, but I don't think we need them at all. It looks nice just like it is. All right, now I want to ink around these. I'm going to ink around the outside of my envelope too. Maybe I should do that before I forget. But I really like these. I could make a bunch of these. And like I say, if you don't have an envelope, just take a piece of paper, fold it in half, however wide you might want your belly band. Glue the ends together. And that would work good. And I thought the round pulls looked good, instead of just a regular little topper thing. And lots of journaling space. So there. Now I like them. What do you think? So that's my video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about them. And I hope you come back to see me for my next video, whatever that might be. So until then, everyone, have a wonderful day and happy crafting. Bye for now.